Personally, I've never really been a big fan of social media. I've never really had apps like TikTok or Facebook or anything like that, and the few apps that I do have are just for talking to some of my friends. I've just seen too many people get trapped by it, consumed by it even. Like, do you ever try to talk to somebody and you're mid-conversation with them and they're literally just scrolling on their phone, not paying any attention to you? It's very frustrating whenever you have to deal with that. Like, I could be telling you the most important news of my life and you don't even know because you're not paying attention. Real quick before we jump into the video, I like to throw these sections in case anybody new is watching. My name is Tanner and this is my YouTube channel. And on here, we try to better every single aspect of our lives just a little bit each and every day. With that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. Let's get back into it. Social media is a time sink, and if you get stuck scrolling, it is super addictive. It destroys your attention span. It makes you compare yourself to others, which in turn makes you set unrealistic expectations for yourself, and therefore it can make you sad or even depressed. And it's almost like you're putting yourself willingly through this stressful environment, and at a certain point you start to lose yourself because that environment starts to control every single part of your life, whether you realize it or not. I've seen people scrolling on their phone whenever they have their little kids in front of them, and it always kind of makes me upset because, like, your kids are only going to be little one time and you're just wasting your time on your phone rather than spending it with them. An even crazier thing is I see people scrolling on TikTok while they're driving, which is frankly really stupid and really dangerous. And I can't believe that people get to the point where they're so overtaken by social media that they do that and think it's normal. Now, in my case, I wasn't addicted to scrolling because, like I said, I haven't had TikTok before, but I was addicted to YouTube. And it was so bad to the point that I would get out of bed in the morning, and within like 60 seconds of opening my eyes, I would already have YouTube open and playing a video. And once it got to that point, I realized that this is a problem and I need to fix it. So after realizing my issue, I took a step back and assessed my situation, and that's when I made some changes. I really cut back on my consumption, and I decided that I wanted to start creating rather than just consuming. Not because I think that I can be super popular, and not because I want to be some famous influencer. It was really just for me. I just wanted to give myself a chance to create rather than just consume. And after I started doing that a little bit, that's when my entire life changed. Rather than just consuming and gaining nothing from it, I've started to create, and I've gained everything from it, and it has weaponized me as a person. It's made me more disciplined, more consistent, more confident, more creative, more structured, and more excited to wake up in the morning. Like, seriously, whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm genuinely so excited to come home from work so that way I can start working on my content. Creating has given me a sense of purpose almost, and it's made me very consistent, and it's given me a lot of momentum in my own self-improvement. And on top of that, it's just made me feel very fulfilled with what I'm doing. I feel like doing this makes me feel very fulfilled, and there's not many things in my life that have made me feel that way. And I only started doing this like 4 months ago at this point, and it has literally already landed me a side gig, and I have monetized my creation, not through this channel, but because of it, I have been able to start a side gig, which I never would have thought that I would be able to. And I think that that's really awesome. But the best part of creating is that you get to help people, whether they comment or not, or they like or not. I'm sure that somebody out there can find some sort of value in my content. And knowing that I could possibly make a positive impact on somebody's life, that is just priceless. I mean, there's no amount of money that can buy that feeling. You don't have to go in cold turkey. You don't have to just delete all your social media and put time restrictions on all your apps and everything. You don't have to do that. That's not what I did either. But just start small. Make small changes. Recognize your issues, whether you have a problem with scrolling or spending too much time on certain platforms. Just recognize the issue and cut back on it just a little bit each day. And over time, just reduce your consumption and supplement that consumption with creation. And then you can watch content that helps fuel your creation and inspires you to keep making your own stuff. Just make one video or make one post and just build the habit. Tiny steps, tiny improvements, because that's what we do on this channel. We make small, repetitive changes that have huge impacts over a long period of time. And that's how you weaponize social media rather than letting it control you. If you're watching this in the dark, scrolling like I was in the intro of this video, then maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe it's time to reassess your situation. Maybe this is your sign to start creating. You'll thank yourself later. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope that you found something of value in it. If you did, mission accomplished. You know how it goes. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything. And if you have a YouTube channel or some sort of platform that you create on, let me know. I'd be happy to check it out. I really like checking out small channels. So with that, I'll see you guys next Thursday.